know what? I got used to Principal Eddie. We made it to season 4, episode 21 of Abbott Elementary. And they were able to shake things up once again. Spoilers if you aren't up to date. I found these district scenes so bleak. I also felt like that's probably how the district acts. They do not care about these teachers. I don't even think they truly care about the rules. I think their priority is keeping these teachers in line. I will say, I think they overreacted a little bit to being suspended. Focused too much on that and not on the fact that she was still fired. But I'm glad that there was a scene where Barbara and Melissa were like, we kind of wanted this week off because that suspension was likely with pay. But these are apparently the best teachers in the world who care about their students to the utmost. So I'm gonna let them rock. Every week they remind us that Jacob is the best teacher at Abbott. He had his students activated without prompting them because he instilled the values of fairness and equality and things like that in all these Black students. He actually discouraged them for doing anything, but he taught them how to have autonomy and how to think for themselves. And I love the fact that they led the charge of the protest. What you want? I do not think that Tatiana Ali is the one who ratted out Abbott. Ava does mention it when they come up with everyone else, but she just kind of shakes it off and is like, hey, we want to support our teachers. I'm hoping that we find out in the finale that it was the golf course or someone else that did rat out Abbott. Something else in me thinks that it wasn't her. The episode, I finally got used to Gregory being principal. I was against it because I'm a grade 8 hater, but seeing him negotiate with the golf rep, just his genuine excitement at his paycheck, which meant that he could stop door dashing, made me feel like, okay, maybe I would like him as principal. And it felt cruel to have that taken away after he just got like a taste of it. I'm hoping maybe he'll become a principal at another school, which would also solve the power dynamics that inevitably is going to come if he were to remain principal. Now, that being said, of course, I love that Ava got her job back. I knew it was going to happen. And honestly, I knew it probably would happen this fast because that's how sitcoms work. In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Captain Holt would stop like every season and then be back as captain. Or they would just disrupt the status quo in general and then it would get right back to what it was in like an episode or two. But my favorite thing that came out of this firing, seeing the friendship between Ava and Janine finally come to bloom. This is the relationship that I care about even more than Greg and Janine. I think it's because I'm a Manny lover, but also because this is beautiful to me. It shows growth within both characters. Like Ava got Janine dipped in butter, and Janine is making Ava kinder, more empathetic. And I love what it's doing for the both of them. This episode was great. I loved it. And honestly, that goes for every episode this season. But it wasn't as good as the last two. So I'm going to dock it a little bit of points and give it 4.5 out of 5 Frankie Flames.